All right, this is the knockoff or KO version or oversized KO version of the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior class Optimus Prime by Wei Jiang, or they call it the T Warrior. It I don't, people say it's not a knockoff because it's a different size, but it's considered as a knockoff because it's a copy of the Hasbro version of the actual figure. So here he is. It's got their own artwork by Wei Jiang, the T Warrior Optimus Prime. And as you can see, they copied even the instructions. I think this is their own Photoshop or something like that. But they did copy it. And here's the rest of the assortment that Wei Jiang is also offering. The oversized KO or knockoff versions of these figures from the Robots in Disguise toy line. Okay. I picked this figure is courtesy of my good buddy Jay. If you remember him, Jay always hooks me up with all these excellent knockoff Transformers. And you know, I've never advocated the purchase of knockoff Transformers because most of the time, 90% of the time, knockoffs are just, they're crap. If you've seen my review of Ghosts, my knockoff Henkei Ghost Starscream, it was horrible. But once in a while, a decent, superb even knockoff comes in, like products of Wei Jiang. And this is the Optimus Prime I think we've been wanting for this toy line. He has to be in some way bigger than just a warrior class, because he's in the show. Optimus Prime has got to be at least a Voyager or a leader class figure, and this is what Wei Jiang is sort of offering for collectors. And it's a well made, sorry, Insecticon. It's a well made figure. I am very surprised with this one. So let me just bring in the original. Here is the Warrior class Optimus Prime, and as you can see, it's very small. If you bring Bumblebee in, Bumblebee is about this is the better scale. If you can see, it. Optimus should be somewhere here. Not, he's a little bit tall, but he should be somewhere here. But be it as it may, this is actually a very decent scale with Bumblebee. And this is what fans have been wishing for, that Hasbro makes a Voyager class Optimus Prime, and now we got it as a KO. I once put this one, but this one is too blocky and he's a little bit too tall. He's more of like a leader class or an ultra class. He's a couple of millimeters taller than this one, but he's just so beefy that it just feels awkward with Bumblebee. This one I think is the better scale. There's a 3-step Optimus Prime. Alright, and just for fun, we're going to put Grimlock in. This is the 3-step Grimlock. And as you can see, he scales very nicely with Grimlock. And this one is a little bit too big for this one, but in Dinobot mode, this one is perfect. We'll show that off later. So, enough of the robot mode. Excuse me. Okay, let's take these out. And, you know, well, we can keep the Optimus Primes in the background just so you have an idea. And they copied exactly the same Optimus Prime, from the head to the joints, even the weapon. The weapon is exactly the same. They painted exactly, just oversized, or a class size higher. The joints are the same, even the unevenness of the thighs, they copied it. Even this one, the non-rotating forearm guard. I wanted to custom this one, but it was very difficult to remove the wheel, and I don't think I can cut through this thick of a plastic. This one was a lot softer, so I don't think I want to ruin this. So I decided not to do that custom that Pia did with his Warrior class Optimus Prime, that I did with this one. And he looks okay, even with the bare knuckles or the forearm guard. So very nice. He's heavy because this whole red chest piece is die cast, including this one. I think including the black one is die cast. This whole torso, this upper chest, upper torso assembly is all die-cast. I thought the feet were die-cast. They're not. They're plastic. So you get an oversized KO plus die-cast. Man, Wei Jiang is perhaps one of the best KO manufacturers I've seen for Transformers, and they've never disappointed. They brought us the MO1 Commander, the MPP-10. Very, very nice. So articulation is essentially the same as this one. We're not going to talk about it too much. Waist articulation and all of that. Paint apps, okay, decent enough, except for the face. The face might a little bit of a silver misaligned faceplate, so it should have been painted a little bit towards this side, as you can see. There's paint missing there, but there's too much paint here. Eyes could have been painted some more, and they did try to do an Autobot symbol that's not really an Autobot symbol. Other than that, very, very nice paint apps. So let's transform him. It's exactly the same transformation. You don't have to worry about anything. And they're tight. The joints are very tight. So the plastic is made of good quality plastic. The joints are very tight. He's not floppy. There's really nothing to complain about with this particular figure. If at all I am to complain about anything, it's that the pieces that tab in, they're a little bit too tight. For me, they're mismatched. This one I had to really force it in just to tab it in, and it takes as much effort just to pry it open because the tab is a little bit too thick for that slot. But other than that, hardly anything to complain about for this figure. They even copied how you put the weapon in. Sorry. Like that. But and they even copied that this, it just does not reach, or the peg is too thick for it to actually squeeze into that. So I've never actually been able to connect it here. But that's fine. So there is the Wei Jiang oversized KO of Optimus Prime in truck mode. Now I'm going to show you the Takara Tomy leader class Minicon Transformer Optimus Prime. Obviously this one is a better scale version for your warrior class. It's a better scale, but this one, it's not too bad. Get rid of that. It'll work. I think, you know, obviously it's a little bit small. If you notice, the passengers, the seat here is going to be much bigger than this one. So it's great in robot mode, good scale, but in vehicle mode, if you're displaying them in vehicle mode, the Takara Tomy version is the better scaled Optimus Prime or Bumblebee. Obviously. So put that up there. And then finally, I should show off Grimlock. Let me just transform him quickly. He is a 3-step transformer. And as you can see, not bad. Not bad at all. He's still better with this one, but this one will do. Sort of. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little video review. It's up to you, really, if you're going to invest in KOs. Here in Manila, there's a ton of KO Transformers toys going around everywhere, but most of them are just crap. And for some reason, this Wei Jiang manufacturer has done such remarkable renditions of these Transformers. So well done. KO is going to get, for a KO, it's going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. And there you go, folks. The knockoff version, oversized Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Optimus Prime by Wei Jiang. Thanks for watching.